Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Miriam Mondo, in charge of training and career advisory services here at Corporate Staffing. I am joined by one of our CV writing experts, Evelyn, and today we will be discussing how to write a finance job CV. Thank you so much, Evelyn, for joining.
Thank you, Mary. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I know in our previous videos we've been diving deeper into different professions and areas of expertise, and today we are focusing on a finance job CV. What are some of the key sections or elements that are very key to capture in a finance job CV to effectively highlight maybe relevant skills, experiences, or even qualifications?
Okay, thank you for that question, Mary. They're actually quite a number. And you see the job, the role in finance, it usually requires someone to be keen to detail. So even the specifications that this person needs to include need to be in line with what the role entails. So number one, I would talk of the education qualifications. So here, I'm not just talking of the bachelor's. If you have, yes, of course, if you have a bachelor's of commerce related to finance, if it was a finance option that you did, that has to be indicated. The name of the institution, as well as the duration, if it's ongoing or if it's completed. Then there are also the professional courses. So professional courses here, we have the CPAs, which are usually essential, especially if it's a finance manager role. They'll always look for someone who also has completed the CPA. Yeah, so this person has to be a certified public accountant. Sometimes they also ask for CFA. They're quite a number. So it's always important. Educational qualifications, the person has to have every other bit. And something that's also connected to that, there's usually the issue to do with also the professional membership. So they might ask even for an ISPAC membership or any other financial association. So that one is usually essential. So education qualification has to be there. The other bit is on the work experience. So in the work experience, so many people are usually delve into various careers. So you've done, yes, finance, but previously maybe you did a sales role, you did an admin role. So in this CV, the focus should be on the finance related roles. So the other roles will still be included, but they can be put in a way that is more summarized. Then the roles that signify finance have to be now brought out like extensively. So the emphasis now will be on the finance related roles. So that one should come out strongly. Experience aligned with what they're looking for in the advert. Then we also have a skill section. So the skill section also, it's quite easy for candidates to confuse this bit because you find a number of them including skills like interpersonal skills, communication skills, yet the role in finance is very technical and it's also very demanding and also competitive. So skills also have to be in line with what the person has done. So if it's in finance, they have to also give a scenario based on what they've done. Okay, so that one will also work to someone's favor. So if it's a skill in budgeting also, they give a scenario. Always, the recruiters work with scenarios. So that skill has to fully be aligned with what the person has done. Completely. Oh, I'm really stressing on the skills because a lot of people usually mix up that information. But it has to fully align with what this person has done. Yeah.
So as a finance expert or a financial expert or a senior accountant, how can I effectively highlight my quantitative skills or even financial analysis expertise or any qualifications, knowledge or financial tools or softwares in my CV?
Okay, thank you for that question as well. So with this one, you know, I like the word that you've used, quantitative skills. So with quantitative, this means the skills also should be more inclined to quantitative skills. So here we have the issue to do with financial modeling, statistical analysis. These bits have to come out strongly. Data analysis, forecasting. These are skills that strongly showcase that finance background. So they have to fully be aligned, of course, in line with that advert. So that quantitative skills are a must for any finance role. Then there are also trainings that a person can undertake. So in these trainings, this is where you can even master the art of various softwares like Excel, QuickBooks. So even in adverts, Mary, you'll see they'll indicate you must have done a training on QuickBooks, you must have done a training on Sage, Pastel. So that training will also increase your understanding as well as your expertise. So they'll even know how to, they'll know that you're able to maneuver around that software. Also in the workplace, there are some organizations that use these systems, so you even get exposure and experience. So if that is also indicated in that CV, that will work to someone's advantage as well. My other point is on projects. So let's say this is a finance manager who's dealt with quantitative projects. So this person will have to also indicate what the project was about, what was, as a result, was there an improvement in the revenue for the organization? That it also has to be included. And if it can also even be in percentage form, because remember, this person will also have to indicate the numbers. Yeah.
Quite a lot that goes into play when coming up with a finance job CV.
True.
So as we wrap up, I know we have different finance specialties. Could be investment banking, corporate finance. Can you provide insights on how to tailor the CV to match these different finance specialties depending on the job requirements?
Okay. So that's actually a good question. So normally, sometimes people also have a problem differentiating these bits, because sometimes candidates work with assumptions. But if the job requires someone who is an expert in investment banking, everything in that CV has to correlate with that bit. So if it's a matter of investment banking, of course this expert has to have knowledge of the capital markets, so that bit has to be captured strongly, and of course in line with the advert. If it's in corporate finance, we have the bit to do with forecasting as well, the things to do with risk assessment. So these bits are things that these recruiters will be looking for and will be expecting that those bits are in that CV. So that also will have to be included. Then there's the bit to do, you said investment banking, corporate finance, and financial analysis. So with the financial analysis, there's still the aspect to do with data analysis. Financial modeling is still featured there. So these bits have to come out strongly so that they properly align with these specialities within the realm of finance. Yeah.
Great. Quite a lot that comes into working on a finance CV. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you, Mary.
Great. Indeed, if you are a finance expert, you're in the field of finance accounting, it is important to really get hold of the job description and understand the specialities that comes with the role that you're just about to apply for, and tailor the CV, as Evelyn has mentioned, to match the role by using specific key industry phrases, terminologies, the right skills that are very key. And we encourage you to share with us your CV. The team will be able to reach out to you for a review, just to advise on if there is any gaps that needs to be fixed before you send out that application. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.